Mr. Kennedy has delivered the concrete chip and the sand. I think I'm going to need another half as much sand again for the project I have in mind, which is a kiln drying log store, which I'm going to build in this area here. It's been in mind for over 2 years. I've had lots of constructive thoughts about what I'm going to include and how I'm going to build it, and now's the time to commence with the actual construction. Starting with the foundations, I've already had a go at digging out the footprint, possibly as long ago as 3 years, and I used a pickaxe and shovel. Time consuming and a lot of effort. This time I'll be using the TiTan SDS Max percussion drill demolition hammer with spade attachment. When I demolished the plinth for the oil tank, I was using a demolition hammer similar to the TiTan SDS Max. However, it weighed 20 kilos. May have been as much as 23 kilos including the spade attachment. This TiTan SDS Max, including the spade attachment, weighs 9.6 kilos. Can you see the fox in the background? He's been incredibly friendly lately. Haven't you, Foxy? Anyway, I've already had a shot with this TiTan SDS Max, and despite it being lighter, it's just as effective. In fact, I'd say it's more effective. I'm sure you got the gist of that. It's done an excellent job of breaking up the ground. Most of the trench that I dug out previously is fine. I'll need about 300 millimeters wide by 150 to 200 millimeters deep for what I have in mind, and I'm going to make it as level as possible with this existing slab and adjacent to it. So that's why I'm breaking up the ground here, and I'll move the spoil inwards. I'll use the spoil as infill. I don't have any option other than to do this manually, so I'll be using the pickaxe and what's called a shovel in Ireland. It's very spade shaped, but whether a spade or shovel, it's very effective. That went really well. I was going to build shuttering next, though now I see the lay of the land, I think I'm just going to eyeball the foundations and then level things up accurately with the first course of blocks. This is plenty deep enough and wide enough for the foundations I'll need to build a wall that's going to be level with the existing wall. The existing wall has foundations, so along the edge of that I'm not going to have to do much in terms of depth. An inch or two will be fine. Reinforced with rebar, I reckon I'll get away with that easily. I'll tidy it up a bit more, clean the soil away so that I get some adhesion to the existing foundations. Here, for some reason, there seems to be a big block there, so again, I'm not sure how deep. In fact, I'm not going to go deep. The wall here will be up to perhaps 12 feet high, though it's not going to be load bearing on top of that. The roofing is going to be light polycarbonate. So generally I'm finished with digging foundations. That is fantastic. Really pleased. Next will be getting the cement mixer going, mixing up and pouring the concrete foundations. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for taking the time meantime.